All right. It is time to relive some nostalgia that I have and a few others too. Bubsy, the Purrfect Collection is out now. So let's take a look at a self-referential mascot platformer that I enjoyed a lot back in the day. It is now rather infamous.
In the Purrfect Collection.
And I'm assuming that's a voice line from Sean Chiplock, the new voice actor as of Bubsy 40. And we can take a look at the Meowseum. I don't know what's all in here. We're not going to watch any videos. I do know that the cartoon pilot is in here with some extra footage that most people haven't seen, which is cool. I'm actually kind of curious what artwork might be in here. There we go. Okay, so it's a lot of the art from like the manuals. Yeah, there's not a whole lot for the fucking Nerf blasters from Bubsy 2. Yeah, Bubsy 2 is wild. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in that one. That is honestly one of the things that's really charming about Bubsy. I like a lot of the old weird mascot platformers that never really succeeded. There is a charm to it. Oh, that's cool. Like even the box art is self-referential. Oh, I actually remember that ad, I think. That one as well. Yeah. Yeah, I believe I have seen that in a magazine when I was a kid. Alright, let's get into it. So, we've got Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis versions of Bubsy 1 and 2. The Game Boy Color version of Bubsy 2. Fractured Furry Tails for the Jaguar, which I didn't actually know was a thing. We've got Bubsy 3D, and then the refurbished edition, which is definitely what we're going to be looking at playing. And then there's a Japanese version of the first Bubsy, which I also didn't know was... I'm assuming it's not that different, but who knows? It might be. So I have nostalgia for Sega Genesis soundtracks. I was a Sega kid, so we're gonna get into that. My first great adventure. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, so our main buttons here are going to be jumping and gliding and occasionally looking around. And there is a rewind feature, which is really useful for this game. So I've already bumped this up. It does start at native resolution, but I bumped it up to 4:3. There's also 16:9. We've got a CRT filter. We've got various borders that we can apply to any of the games. I think they're a little bit busy, so I like to leave those off. And then we also have save states as well, which we'll be using because I am going to hop around the games a little bit. And you can choose what kind of audio you want. There's no secondary main menu here. You can access the credits right from the main menu. And it uses a passcode system. I don't know what the difference between the control style is, honestly. So we're just gonna... Oh yeah, there's also no like start game option. Everything is just, this is your options menu. And when you're satisfied, you just hit start. Cheese Wheels of Doom. So like immediately that's your first indicator that this game is going to be goofy, in case the back of the box didn't already communicate that to you. So note that we start with 9 lives. You can get shirts that have different numbers on them to get extra lives. And you might think that's a lot for one of these games. Like 3 was the standard, but you know what? Anything in this game that's animated can pretty much kill you. So you know, we got a box of bananas here. You can see that we can accelerate really fast. This game is definitely inspired by Sonic the Hedgehog. Woo! And if you run too fast and slip in the bananas, that will take you right into that Woolly, the creatures, the alien creatures that stole Bubsy's yarn balls, or this. No, that if you jump and that hits you at any point in midair, it kills you. It'll either crush you on the head, or you'll just take damage and fall. But if you stand on it, then it's like a bouncer. And you can glide to reduce your fall, but again, the issue with this game's speed compared to Sonic, for example, is that the camera isn't pulled back enough for what it wants to do, which is why you have a look button. You can also look up. I think if you crouch, yeah. But looking up is the only thing that's instant on the D-pad. I'm actually playing with the analog stick, and it's working quite well. And then if you want to look sideways, you use the circle button in this case. And you lose, if you jump from a high height, he does that kind of like awooga eye-popping sound effect. And you lose most of your control once you're in the water. If I were to jump off of this, for example, I would lose my ability to glide, and if I then landed on something, guess what? This game has fall damage. He is a bipedal cat. He cannot land. Yeah, that's what I mean. He cannot. I'm just checking my audio settings. He cannot land on all 4 legs. He will turn into a puddle or a pancake. Either or. Oh, we found a bonus area. Nice. Don't worry why all of this is lava. Yeah, generally you don't want to jump. And then if you go back in, it just teleports you around. They are not always guaranteed to teleport you back to the same one, by the way. So don't assume that. There are definitely some that will just take you further and further back through the level if you're not careful. And I'm gonna avoid that because that is either instant death or it's gonna take you into a sewer system with a lot of water, which is also death. One of the classic animations in this game is he puts on like a little Napoleon hat and like salutes as he sinks into the water. And here's your, again, Sonic the Hedgehog style end marker, except instead of a signpost, it's a yarn ball coin. Now the thing is, I really should be showing off some of the deaths because that is part of the charm of this game. Almost every death has a unique animation.
Did I mention I don't like height?
Forbidden Plummet. Yeah, I don't believe that's the emulator lagging. I'm assuming it's being emulated correctly. Also, the aerial physics, especially after running, you maintain a lot of your momentum. So that's why you'll see me a lot of the time, like, run a little bit forward and then jump and kind of go backwards a little bit. I don't think you can get a 1-up from, like, landing on enough enemies. But you will get an extra 100 points for every one that you land on. Yeah, this first game is very big on verticality. Also, the iron block, you can absolutely run into that, and I believe you will die from running into that at a high enough speed. Those long chains are satisfying, though. Yeah, aerial movement is, like, surprisingly fast.
More like a bridge too short.
Bridge to fur. Hold on. Just gonna make sure I'm looking at OBS, because again, the fact that it's lagging so much is like, whew. It's like, is that a me problem or is that a game problem? And it's the game. I do like how the woolies have a little, like, look over the edge animation. It's really charming. So yeah, like, it's easy to see, like, the kind of games that I gravitated toward as a kid. You know, stuff like Toe Jam and Earl, Boogerman, Dynamite Heady, Earthworm Jim, like Gex 2, Rayman 2. A lot of these weird, like, comedy mascot platformers. Sometimes a little crass. Yeah, you don't want to go straight down when you see water like that, because there's a high chance that there could just be a pool of water at the bottom. Also, sometimes when you're running up... yeah, the gumball machine will kill you. Sometimes when you're running up those slopes, a piano will be sliding down, and that will kill you. Alright. Time for the first boss. Technically the only boss. It's not a very good boss. But no, I love the soundtrack for this game as well. All these games do have like the fair conditioning. I absolutely still hum the BGM of the first world to myself. So the ice cream is one of a few things in here. Also, the woolies change their design with each stage, which is nice. It's one of the few things that is just a general, like, you'll lose your momentum. Unless there's something like a woolly throwing eggs or whatever on the other side, you're not at risk of taking damage. There's the cheese wheels. We didn't actually see that in Cheese Wheels of Doom. Here's where you need to be careful. Also, the boots will kick you in the direction that they're facing. They can absolutely kick you into a nearby wall, and that will also stun you. Oh no!
Hey, whatever blows your hair back.
And that's how sudden it can be. Go. Oh, I jumped into an egg.
Whatever blows your hair back.
And then I cracked. Let's try going low. Oh,
Hey, whatever blows your hair
we got cheesed. See, and we were basically playing flawless up until this point, and then just died 3 times back to back in a matter of seconds. That's how it goes. Ooh. Also, enemies that you defeat and yarn balls that you collect will remain that way after dying. So as long as you take a difficult enemy with you, it's technically worth it. That, on the other hand, I don't know what to say. So I kind of want to go down, but I know that there are large sections here. Whew. Yeah, there are absolutely a large section where there's just a bunch of nails that are instant death. Oh! No! And we're here again. Of course, all those guys that we killed, the firecrackers are probably gone. Woo! Oh! See, like, there's so many hazards in this game. There we go. Oh no. I am curious if there's an exception made for the firecrackers. No, absolutely not. I wonder if we can make that jump. If we build up enough... Okay, so yeah, I don't think running into the anvil actually kills you. That's probably all that happens. But you can absolutely just get a whole bunch of air. And just gun it to the ending if you so choose. But yeah, the goal for now is to make it to the end of World 2, and then we're going to take a look at Bubsy 3D.
Hey, I thought I saw Elvis back there.
Night of the Bobcat. That will kill you if you touch if you touch the car. You can hold up to grab the things. If you remain in the roller coaster when it falls, you die. Or at least you fall with it, and it doesn't go anywhere you want to be. Oh. That hot dog? Also, instant death. Also not worth a lot of points, I'm realizing. Yeah, acceleration is going to be a consistent thing with this series. That is very strange. There we go. We still haven't gotten a invincibility shirt, which has a really awesome song. Might have to go.
Uh-oh.
I like that one. Can it be fearless? Uh-oh. Our furless leader. Game? We good? Yellow?
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Mm. Strange.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. This did not happen when I played this earlier.
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Okay. Oh! Oh, nice. We got little yarn FOs. Oh, God. Just no idea where you're going. It's also worth noting that the glide button is its own jump, but it's a smaller jump. It's kind of similar to Mario's spin jump. I think the clown platforms fall after a moment. Or no, maybe it's just flavor. Oh!
Shouldn't that be fearless? Uh-oh.
Yeah, there are a lot of checkpoints, but there's kind of no rhyme or reason for when and where they might show up. See, like, they can be super early, too. You know what? Let's get in. Oh. Let's get in the rocket. Come on. You got this. Here we go. Oh, well. I'm actually curious. Can we identify what that's doing? Looks like it's just points. Unless I'm getting a bunch of yarn and I didn't notice. Oh, this is gonna be death. Yep. such a small spot. That's all it takes. Whoa. Oh man. No, I'm committing to the rocket route. There we go. So there are actually two types of invisibility. So this is invincibility, where you can just collide into enemies and they will die. And the other is a is a black t-shirt that makes you invisible, and you just don't take damage. I actually forgot that was a thing. So here's a little funhouse section, where you just gotta trial and error your way through the Lost Woods. Whoa. Where's this gonna take us? Hot dogs! Ooh, hey! Now I am curious. I'm gonna reload or I'm gonna rewind if this is... Okay, no, that's still death. I feel like this doesn't last long enough for it to actually be useful for this section. Yeah. Do I actually... Oh, yep. Box of nails. Yes, this game is very mean. That's why there are so many one-ups. There we go. Alright, time for the first boss. Again! Oh! Oh, it just has a different pattern. And oh! I can't. Nah! You know what? I'm just gonna... Shoo! There we go. It is a very awkward boss fight.
Well, it worked for Clint.
The good, the bad, and the woolies. So, we are going to save here. We're gonna reset and see if we can get a, the invisibility shirt.
What could possibly go wrong?
I want to say there's one where there's one like right at the beginning. Also, we can show off some other stuff. Boop. And if we go in the water... Love that animation. Oh, yeah, that just fucking sends you. Oh yeah, and there are these train guys. Those checkpoints are like one screen away from each other. Like, you encounter very different enemies depending on whether you stick to the high ground or low ground. I'll be honest, I don't know if there's much of a point to these bonus stages. I don't know if you get an extra life. Like, we already got 100. And I don't think we did. I'd like to get to the top path again. Oh! Yeah. Let us,
Uh-oh.
let's reset, actually. And try to stick to it, because I know for a fact that there's one up top. I just don't remember which level it's on. I think the pianos don't start appearing until like the second level. Oh. There's a gumball machine up here. No? Okay. That was the next one, I guess. Yeah, there's definitely an invisibility shirt on one of these water rides. Yeah. And all the cartoony death animations are incredibly charming. There it is. Love that song. All right. Let's get the pianos and then check out Bubsy 3D.
Did I mention I don't like height?
It may in fact be the third level. It's almost kind of a an attempt to soothe the player's frustration. Oh god. God. Someday I'll learn. Not today. Yeah, I'm not sure what that opened. Yeah, you don't want to be on the bottom of a level just because of how much danger there is. Yeah, I legit have no idea where to go. Did that not stay flipped? So I feel like we would have to backtrack after hitting that, right? And then there's this to allow you to get back over here. Ah, here we go. Woo. Yeah, I think this is where a piano might appear. It's such a terrible noise.
Uh-oh.
All right. So now we can continue that later. So it's on to Bubsy 3D, the fur-bitten planet, as opposed to claws encounters of the fur kind. So you'll notice that we have strafe buttons, turbo, which is a dash. I don't actually know how to perform the Bobcat Torpedo. That might be a water move. And then we have a grab move, which is very confusing, because I think the tutorial is broken for it, and I don't know if that's an emulation issue or part of the original game. Also, it does lie, there is an autosave for Bubsy 3D. So Eidetic is now known as Ben's studio, apparently. Rayon, yesterday. There's a lot of people playing Bubsy 3D for some reason. Or watching. So Ben's studio did Siphon Filter and Days Gone after Bubsy 3D.
Has been called by the Woolly military. As you may already know, a great catastrophe has befallen us that threatens to destroy our very woolly way of life.
Catastrophe.
Bubsy Bobcat is on Rayon. We'll all be bopped. Settle down, settle down. Calm down. No one's going to be bopped on my watch. How could this have happened? Well, that's a bit of a long story, but here's the abridged version, approved for public dispersal by their Royal Highnesses, Queens Polly and Esther. Our magnificent queens devised an ingenious plan to steal all the wool balls of Earth, but they were foiled by the fiendish Bubsy Bobcat. Now, our queens have developed an even more ingenious, if such a thing is possible, invasion plan. Unfortunately, they needed to get the furball out of the picture.
So they're wool balls, not yarn balls. Is there a difference?
So a crack troop of woolly commandos were sent to Earth. There, they fought bravely and captured the hideous beast, due in no small part to my brilliant tactical leadership. On the return trip, due to a slight technical difficulty, the rocket carrying the beast crashed and the Bobcat escaped! Woohoo! Now, if you see the Bobcat, do not, I repeat, do not approach it! It can be extremely dangerous when frightened by the average woolly! Report its whereabouts immediately to the nearest woolly soldier. We have stationed nose blowers and rock throwers throughout the area around the crash site. We anticipate having recaptured the creature in 2 shakes of a dogfish's tail. Any questions? What does it want? What did we ever do to it? We have our best people in woolly intelligence working on that right now. So far, all we know is that the creature's plan somehow revolves around collecting atoms and rockets. What it plans to
the
do
yarn?
with these useless yet abundant natural resources, we have no idea. Our best scientists have been stumped by that very question for decades, and all they've come up with so far is a spacecraft capable of interstellar travel. Why would this interest the furry fiend? Oh, again, we have no idea.
What? He was
I advise all citizens to
on the
remain
rocket ship.
until
You
further
kidnapped him from
This
Earth.
meeting is... I knew I should have taken
Oh my god, that's so much in one line. Also, apparently Bubsy's voice actress in this is Lanny Manila. Voice actress, like the first voice actress of Rouge the Bat. So do with that as you will. Listen, Fabraz was asking for fan art of Beebs and Bubsy together, but like, where's the crossover with Rouge the Bat? Catatomic Catastrophe. I'm surprised they have a demo movie. Wait, how do I escape? How do Oh, I don't have the window selected. That's why. But yes, Nose Blower and Rock Thrower, the ships. I don't know why they're recontextualizing the eggs as rocks, but, you know, whatever. So you can turn off the voices if you're the type of person who gets really uppity about that sort of thing. And, got credits. Yeah, I forget if I said this out loud, but Ben Studio is responsible for Siphon Filter and Days Gone. That they're basically like a second party or first party developer for Sony nowadays. Yeah, there you go, Lanny Manila. Days Gone being that, like, biker in the apocalypse. Zombie apocalypse. And again, we have native and 4x3. 16x9 only kicks in the stages themselves, I think. Yeah, so almost every stage except for the bosses has 2 rocket ship pieces, and you need them all for the best ending. Claws for alarm. Alright, so one of the things that Bubsy 3D is infamous for is having tank controls, so I'm having to turn left and right. And I honestly don't know what causes me to strafe with the, I think that's just, that might just be the analog stick in general. Strafe is on there for some reason, in addition to the shoulder buttons, but I don't know what on the analog stick is causing that to happen. And yes, camera movement is entirely automatic.
Get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
He's so annoying immediately. So yeah, no camera control, but when you do jump in the air, it does tilt into a top-down view so you can better land your jumps, which is fine. I think that's a smart thing. So the reason why this game looks like a fucking... Why this game looks like fucking test level, like the floor is basically like a Source Engine missing texture, pretty much. Is apparently like Eidetic was new to, like a lot of junior programmers new to 3D game development, and so what they thought they would do that other games on the market weren't doing is they would invest in making this the highest resolution platformer on the PS1. But then the PS1 couldn't handle that, plus detailed textures.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lives up there.
There is, in fact. And you can still glide, but you can no longer glide after doing a normal jump. And the glide controls are pretty wonky, to say the least.
Feel like a million. Ha-cha-cha-cha.
God. I love it, but I also hate it. It's also worth noting that when you're in the air... Yes, we also have health now. And these are clams that are running around for some reason.
I hate it when that happens.
One thing I do think that's interesting is when you get 50 atoms, that does give you an extra hit back. So it's like you get a half life in case we need another fucking source reference.
See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
Wall! Hey guys.
Yow! Woolies, my enemies! Let's bop 'em!
Yeah, when you're in the air, you can no longer turn. It becomes strafing. I think I already said that.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level! Ain't life grand?
But yeah, this is so awkward. And I think it's like even clear from the outside looking in how awkward it is. Now here's the one that I don't think works. So what I think that's supposed to explain is how to shoot atoms.
Come on, come on! Don't be shy! Step right up and win valuable prizes! Shoot the woolly with the atom!
Oh, no, I stand corrected. And that's also your hint that some walls can be destroyed.
Tubular!
This is still such a 90s thing. Apparently, if you hold on to the atom too long, it explodes. I don't know if that kills you or not. It hurts you, though. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what the reason for making them atoms is as opposed to yarn balls. It might be explained in the manual. Like, if anything, a 180-degree turn would have been nice.
Yippee! A rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
God. So, one thing I'm eager to compare when it comes out on Steam is this to Croc, because Croc also had So yeah, 150 for a bonus round. Croc also had tank controls back in the day, but like Croc actually had a following, although I think it was more popular in the UK for whatever reason. Maybe due to availability or marketing coverage. Because I think Argonaut Games, which, fun fact, are the people who made Star Fox, as well as Buck Bumble. They're also the people... This is so awkward. They're also the people who made like the Super Effects chip for the that could be embedded in Super Nintendo games. Which was absolutely necessary for God. Really? There's another one around? So yeah, Argonaut certainly has a storied history. Apparently they are still around. They're the guys who handled the remaster of Croc. And it also has analog controls now. Probably a lot better than this does, as you'll see soon. But yeah, like, again, the problem with this is not the fact that it uses tank controls. It's just the fact that it's so slow to move backwards, and that how awkward it is moving forwards and how wildly everything swings. Like, it feels like it's an acceleration issue, like I mentioned earlier with the first game. Like, I don't think Croc does a thing where like the camera shifts when you jump. So I'm kind of curious if it's just that the camera for that game is better. Like maybe it's positioned at more of a like an angle above and behind Croc. Did I actually update? Yes. Nope, now I need to select the window again. Platform! I love how in your face the text is to tell you like what's happening.
Float like a butterfly.
There we go. It feels like a death. These little animations are cute. But yeah, this game actually doesn't have memory card support. You have to use passwords. Apparently. I haven't actually looked. So here, if you talk to any of the woolies, you die. I'm curious if I can... get all of them. Nope. I don't think the shadow is aligned. So we got the Bobcatastic Smart Drive. Got the 1-point landing system, which just means it's gonna fucking crash. We got the front door. Intended use for work, vacations, etc. Thrust ratio very fast. Power source, atomic fuel cells. There you go. Max weight 999 yarn balls. And then we got the high tension stabilizer thingy. You know, don't leave home without it. And it's project number 3, like Bubsy 3D. Manufactured by Eidetic. So there we go. And I think there was an autosave somewhere in there. I'm actually curious if we go back here. Does it trigger it again? No, but yeah. Trust that it did. All right. So we do that. And then we go to the refurbished edition. You'll notice that the look button is no longer used, because now we have a move camera option. I don't know if there's a benefit to rewatching this. I'm assuming it's going to be the same quality. I'm curious, did they add different credits? No. Interesting how this is still an option. All right, so this defaults to 16:9. And now we have full camera control, and we can just move around. Wow! For some reason, the D-pad just moves you forward.
So, you wanna be a video game star? For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough of them, you'll be in for some surprises.
So again, this is what I was complaining about when I mentioned acceleration before, because like it takes a moment to really build up speed, and then you let go. So I'm letting go now. So I think that's because it defaults to turbo.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms? I wonder if there's any extra lines out there. Ha! That's better!
So yeah, this is infinitely more playable, but it's still incredibly awkward. And I do kind of feel, because like, again, you still get that effect of when you're in the air, you can no longer turn and you're just strafing.
Yow! Release my enemies! Let's bop 'em!
Oh god.
Who needs pixie dust?
that was weird. Actually, I suppose if I'm playing in 16:9, I should do that. But yeah, the pace of the game, like, entirely changes. That keeps weirding me out.
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand? Come on, come on! Don't be shy. Step right up and win valuable prizes. Shoot the woolly with the atom.
Yeah, no, nothing triggers from that. But you can see that, like, the way that they are occluding certain things is not designed for the 16:9.
A rocket! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
But now with improved controls. Really? Alright.
Once I grab this power up, ay caramba!
Yeah, definitely not as charming as the original invincibility effects. Yeah, my goal for this first stream, like, eventually we're gonna go through all of Bubsy 3D for some reason, but my goal from this first stream is just to kind of take a look at each one. And honestly, that's more so that I can just work on getting the achievements on my own off stream. I'm not sure if I feel it's necessary to... I mean, I want to certainly beat Bubsy 1 on stream and Bubsy 3D. Not sure how much Bubsy 2 is going to hold up. Because again, I remember that game being charming and weird, but again, also very...
Well, now that you've got both rockets, there's nothing keeping me on this level anymore. Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Like, from what I think I remember about it, is that the levels just kind of wrap around infinitely until you find an exit. And that, of course, has its own issues. Like, he definitely looks off-center. Though I suppose maybe that's not even intended to represent his shadow. That could just be, like, the thing that he's bouncing off of. I am curious. Can I actually land on one of these? I'm gonna say no. Yeah, I'm actually not seeing the autosave. Weird.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we can do that.
Uh-oh.
All right. So I want to check this out. Just update that. Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and this is the Super Famicom version. Boost mode on.
Dati ka tani.
I see. So they're still going for the cat puns. Yeah, this is what I mean when, like, we can compare these directly, and I definitely think the Genesis version is a lot better. Ugh. Don't like that. Oh, that's actually really cool. I kind of like that effect. I mean, it's probably the same in the Genesis version. It's just like they're flickering every frame.
Yan ayaw kang.
Why does he sound so old? All right, Bubsy II. I should probably just be in retro for the entire thing, but whatever. Yeah, you now have a... So glide is now your primary jump button, and now we have a use item on B.
Bubsy, 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 Bobcat.
Personality.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, absolutely a strange vibe by comparison.
I like it.
Yeah, so this is your level select screen. Play for points. Play for time. 2-player feisty, 2-player friends, 1-player mini, 2-player mini. I don't know what those mean. Well, we started on West Wing, so I guess that's what we'll go first.
Nothing can stop me now.
So we do have a level select. The controls are also a lot tighter in this one. So this seems to be the boss stage. We got... There's an Egypt stage. Oh, boy, I mean, we're doing this one. Got a music stage. But yeah, I mean, we'll complete this and then we'll move on.
I like it.
Star Wreck. Oh, it's the space stage. All right. There's alien. Oh, and enemies can take multiple hits. Interesting. But you can jump on projectiles. That's nice. Oh yeah, and we have health, which is represented by Bubsy's face at the bottom. We also have some serious hops now. So we have our item. No, sorry. Our face at the top right is our... okay, so yeah, he holds... down. And you use the item button. So what does this do? I think that's a screen clear. Yes. Oh no. All right. No. Yeah, we'll just run that back because I'm curious what the health items are. So we got a diving suit, which does allow us to. Oh, that doesn't actually consume it. Interesting. What? Is that how you exit a level? Ah, interesting. Yeah, so moving around is still very awkward. I'm now seeing why they made glide the default jump. Because you now, like regular jumps give you very extreme momentum, but the glide is now, it has a lot of control. No. Yeah, we have a pretty lengthy time limit. Where are we even going? Man. Okay, we got a checkpoint. We got a... I feel like the rewind feature is 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 a little too sensitive, if I'm being completely honest. God, I just want to get off. I need that Band-Aid. Got little flying squirrels. There we go. Alright, so I would assume that progress is beneath this door. Yeah! Oh, we got a little... Oh, shoot 'em up section. Let's get that health. I took damage at the same time. Now, while this game is clearly better in some ways, it is very strange. Okay, so that removed some electricity from down here. That is a spike. I thought it was, but nice. Okay, another checkpoint, so that probably means we want to go in here. Yeah, okay. And there are arrows, which, you know, unlike the Game Loft, the Game Loft Earthworm Gym, I actually genuinely think these are a great idea. Okay. Nope. Me jumping is a little iffy. Oof. There we go. Treasure. Okay. That wasn't progress as I was expecting. Hmm. Hmm. Well, now where do we go? Yeah, so you have 3 hits before you die. And so, I mean, that's what we took before. Okay, we got a pink arrow. Alright, we got another checkpoint. I guess we keep going this way. I actually don't know what those do. Okay. That, I think, is one of the barriers we removed before. Okay. this seems like likely progress. I appreciate that firing this rapidly is slowing down the frame rate to make it easier to dodge stuff. Okay. So that's just for funsies? Okay. This is death, right? Yeah. Alright. The hitbox on them is hard to discern. Hey! So is it just one stage per theme? Ah, it's a store. Holding... Oh, those are the Nerf balls. So you probably use the diving suit if you go into the water. No, we're good.
Who wrote this stuff?
Yeah, so I think that Art of the Amazatorium is kind of the theme for this game. Okay, so that's that. So let's check out Bubsy II for the Game Boy. Are you sure? Hold on. Did that... Yeah, Bubsy on the go. Actually, just walk away from this one. There is an achievement for beating this. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Okay, that's all we get. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The evil Oinker P. Ham has a fiendish plan underway. He has developed the Amazatorium, a world of wonders, where people can experience the wonders of the world without leaving town. But what they do not realize is that this is the real thing. Ham has been stealing reality and charging people to see it. It is up to you, the hero, to foil his evil scheme and return the world to its former and free state. Go to it, Bubster, and good luck. Wow. Ooh. God. Oh, this is, whew. When in Egypt, King of Denial. Okay. So we have high jump on... Oh, we just have one jump. Okay, yeah, because Game Boy has 2 buttons. Okay, and select changes. Okay, so we can throw pies. We have unlimited balls. I mean, that's nice. Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, okay. I get it. I have played enough. Yikes. It feels so sluggish. Like, it feels like even for a Game Boy game, it is running at a low frame rate. Yeah. Alright. Let's check out the Jag. There we go. 64 bits. Now go find the right path. So I have no idea what to expect from this. He's got a yellow shirt now. Bubsy II. Interesting. What a whimsical high score table.
Uh-oh.
Go ask Alice.
Sure, let's all torch the Bubster.
Hi. Hi, Slum. This is a game. Hello. I hope Hollow Knight went well. I'm assuming you played some of that. Hope your art went well. Yeah, specifically this is Fractured Furry Tales for the Jaguar, which I didn't even realize was a thing. Seems like they've gone back to the first game where we have 9 lives and everything is an instant kill. There's a flamingo with a mohawk, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Wow. Yeah, this being a 64-bit game is weird. Yeah, I wasn't gonna stream for much longer, but since you're here, Slum, I'll probably play a bit more of Bubsy 1 and Bubsy 3D, assuming that you don't have to get something to eat or get some sleep. Because those are the ones that I have the most nostalgia for. But I've already kind of run through all the games in the collection so far, and this is somehow the weirdest one. Oh, well, I mean, you died for a reason. Whether it's a good reason is, you know, like that, is the question. Yeah, this is very much in the style of the... What? Was it the bee that killed... Hold on. This game has a rewind feature, and I'm abusing it because, like, instant death is is not enjoyable. Oh my god! What did they even expect you to do there? Okay. Just got to make sure that the rabbit spawns first, I guess. What? What even killed me there? Oh my god, I landed on the platform and the rabbit's ears were enough to kill me. What? Okay, I can't jump on those guys, apparently. I can Tweedledee. The balloons cannot be jumped on? Oh my god. Wow. I mean, yeah. What? Why do you need a sideways attack? Wait, is that... Okay, you can jump on them. Okay. Oh my god, really? Those are such small platforms. So did you actually mean that you played the Jaguar version? Like this one? Oh my god, that sprite when he's going up looks terrible. His face gets all flattened out. Where do I... Yeah, there's not as much charm in this one. Like it's definitely doing a lot of what the original did, but yeah, when they said find the exit, they weren't kidding. What was that noise? Was that me like... Oh, that's a switch, I guess. Gotcha. Well, this is the Jaguar game. And I don't know many... What the fuck? Cheshire Cat. Oh my god. Yeah, this game's a bit of a trip, not gonna lie. Yeah, I still maintain that the original Bubsy is a great game, as punishing as it is. Like, I had a... Like, when I played it earlier... What? I don't know what I just picked up. I guess that was an extra life. Like, I completed, like, the first world and, like, one stage of the next without a death, and then I died, like, 3 times in a row. Like, 3 or 4 times. Making like almost 0 progress. So like it's very much like when you know what you're doing, like you can... Oh my god. You can do quite well. But it's all about the unknowns being... Whew. Okay, so I guess we gotta go left. I like the playing cards with the musket and the bayonet. That's a thing. That's a design. Okay, so I saw a continue point here. I'm not sure if I just technically backtracked or not. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's just... I don't know why they decided to go for, like, these exclamation point balls instead of yarn. Because it seems like such an obvious thing for a cat to go after as a collectible. Yeah, see, I feel like the rewind feature rewinds way too much. Like, I keep not understanding where I am after rewinding. Oh yeah, the cookie. We don't... Oh. Okay, so we might need to find a switch to activate that. Yeah, definitely leaning more toward... Like, gameplay-wise, it plays like Bubsy 1, but, like, level design-wise, it's definitely more Bubsy 2. Kind of like, where am I going? What am I doing? So what if I go over... No, that's backtracking. Because, like, we came from that direction. Okay, this guy's facing to the right, which suggests that... Okay. That might be... This might be good. And definitely when you're playing a platformer, the last thing you want is your player to be like, what am I doing? Where am I going? The answer should be to the right until you have to go to the left. And unfortunately that is not quite as definitive in this one. Okay. Alright. So that did not get rid of that one. Maybe there's another switch? Okay. Do we keep going left? This doesn't feel... Oh, that doesn't feel correct. Yeah, I'm lost. Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, so I don't think that the switches really mattered in the grand scheme of things. Tweedledum and Tweedledum.
Let's all torch the Bubster.
Okay, well, I think that's it for the Jaguar one. That's an experience. So yeah, let's go back and play a little bit of a Bubsy one. So we got into the third world in this one. This is the good, the bad, and the woolly.
Well, it worked for Clint.
Yeah, and that's how we start. So the initial thing here is you're on a train, and everything below you is death. The difficulty starts to ramp up significantly with the Western stage. Oh, okay. Got these cool giraffes. Yeah. And these are little train conductors. Oh, is that a another one up? Nice. Oh. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, this world has a nice progression where the first stage is the train, but then the rest of it is just like Wild West wilderness. Whoop. Yeah, so now we're getting to the front of the train. Into the canyon. Oh! Tumbleweeds. Wasn't too bad. Oh, cacti. Boneyard. Whoa. And the acceleration in this game is very fast. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, gopher with revolvers. We're gonna land on a cactus, aren't we? We're alive. Despite everything. Oh. Yeah, I do like how the even the woolies have changed within the same level. Oh! Yeah, those spiky dudes. But yeah, like I said before, the nice thing about this, though, is that any enemies that you defeat do not respawn on your next life. So sometimes it's just a matter of clearing the path for your next life. Which is why I think it's more okay for this game to have no health system. Okay. Because instead you get a whole bunch of lives. And you start with 9, which is again, a lot. Nice. And then we'll do one more level from Bubsy 3D, and then I think we'll raid out.
Go ahead, make my day.
Fistful of yarn. Oh, they all start on the train. Okay. I misremembered that. Alright. So I think what Slum was aware of is the Bubsy 4D announcement from Fabraz, the developer of Demon Turf and the upcoming Demon Tides. And that's what people are really excited for. People do not tend to have favorable memories of this series. I do, but I'm weird that way. Claustrophobic. And again, Bubsy 3D in particular is infamous. For being considered one of the worst platformers ever made. But thankfully, the new refurbished edition here with normal human controls instead of tank controls is a lot more bearable. And playing through the first level earlier, there was a very stark, I want to say it took like 5 minutes plus to beat the first level normally. And then like maybe 2 minutes with the improved controls. Am I gonna pretend that the game is magically like good? No. This is a very open area, so I'm just kind of running around trying to look for the rocket ship pieces. Okay, I'm not really sure what to do with that information. Okay. And this is going to be another teleporting floor.
Like a million.
Oh yeah, this is 16 by 9, so I'll switch back to that. I keep forgetting. Whoa. You know what? Let's just
Float like a butterfly.
Okay. So that put me over here to what end? Okay, so there's a one up there. Okay, so these are like chaining bonus areas. Oh my god, this is so slippery. It's really just the extra flip after exiting the glide that... What am I hearing? I don't know if that's supposed to be Bubsy or an enemy. Oh my god. Yeah, I feel like this is one of those sections where the tank controls would have actually been an improvement. Okay. There's another one up there. No, Lasada, I didn't see you there, man. Sorry if I missed a message from you. Hope you're doing well, and have a good night.
He floats through the air!
Well, I can see a rocket ship piece. Okay, that's clearly got to be an enemy. Okay. What the? What am I looking at? Okay, so that's like a lightning strike that's going between certain points. Okay. Waterfall level, that would have been some part of Bubsy 1. So that was like way early. So good on you and thanks. Bubsy 2 was the space pirate stage. Oh my god. I am so lost. Okay, let's try and get over here. Oh. Okay, got another. Jeez. Another teleporter. Yeah, take care, man. Get some good rest. Whoa. So I kind of want to know what's going on over here. Oh, one up. Oh, in this game they throw rocks. That's why. I wonder if the devs just misinterpreted the piles of eggs. It's like the birds would drop eggs, the woolies would throw eggs. You know what, we're using the rewind feature now, so I'm not gonna worry about extra lives. What is that? Okay, there's the rocket. Okay, now where is progress? What is this?
Tubular!
That is pretty tubular, actually. Okay, well, we got some arrows. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I might prefer this to Bubsy 2. Okay. Okay, so that's a fan that hurts you, but probably if we glide on it. Oh, okay. There we go. So there won't always be like a doorway. That's nice. See, like, this game does have some personality to it. The actual gameplay is kind of like whatever, but I think I appreciate this vibe of like just weirdness. There's the autosave. Compared to what Bubsy 2 is going for. Also, that Game Boy game. Oof. I feel like that's the game that should be... I wonder if there was even like a wide release for the Game Boy game.
Uh-oh.
Because I have literally never heard anyone talking about it. But yeah. So I think that'll do it for Bubsy 3D right now. And let's go send everyone else somewhere else. Oh yeah. I know what we are doing. A lot of people live right now. We are going to send y'all over to my buddy Digital Blues. He has a similar punny sense of humor to myself. And he's playing some Darksiders too. Darksiders a great time. You know, hybrid Zelda game with some DMC-inspired combat. Darksiders 2 has a loot system as well. But yeah, let's go say hi to Blues. Take care, y'all, and I will see you when I see ya. Peace. Forgot to hit the start raid button. I thought I did. I thought I hit start raid. We gotta wait 10 seconds. Peace is delayed. Okay, now we peace. Bye!